I know it can be really overwhelming to go on Amazon or walk into a bookstore and try to find a self-help book for your relationship. There are so many books out there that it makes your eyes glaze over. How are you supposed to pick the right one? You know the old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover, but what are you supposed to judge a book by? Well, let me suggest two things to you. First, and probably most importantly, is the advice or suggestions in that book based on an approach that's been shown to actually help couples? Lots of research has been done on the most effective type of couple therapy and relationship education. Is the book based on one of those? Or is the book based only on the author's personal experience? In this video, all of my recommended books have research support behind them. The second thing to consider when picking a book is why you're reading it. Are you happy in your relationship and hoping to prevent future problems? Or do you have some problems you're hoping to solve? Many books are targeted at one or the other. If you're trying to prevent future problems, you probably want a book that's going to teach you communication skills or how to cope with stressful circumstances. If this sounds like you, there are two books I would recommend. The first book is called Fighting for Your Marriage by Howard Markman and Scott Stanley. The second book is called 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work by John Gottman. The skills and advice in both of them is grounded in the science of what we know makes relationship work. And although both have the word marriage in their title, both are appropriate for all types of couples, including couples who are not married. On the other hand, if you're wanting to solve problems in your relationship, there are a few good ones that are based on effective in-person couple therapy approaches. If you're struggling with a recently discovered affair, for example, I would recommend the book Getting Past the Affair by Douglas Snyder, Christy Koop-Gordon, and Donald Balcom. They're all experts on relationships and have tested the in-person couple therapy approach the book is based on. Finally, although it doesn't have research on the approach itself, many couples who are experiencing a lack of connection or love swear by the book The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Those are my main recommendations for books to help you improve your relationship. Of course, that doesn't mean that other books out there won't be helpful for you. But if you're going to pick another book, please make sure that it's more than someone's opinion. It should be based on an approach that has been actually shown to work in research studies, and ideally written by someone who does research on relationship interventions, either couple therapy or relationship education. Also, the last thing I want to mention is before you pick a book, I would really encourage you to consider doing an online relationship program, or maybe even couple therapy instead of a book. Both options have been shown to create greater improvements in relationships than a book. Online programs in particular may be an attractive alternative to a self-help book because online programs can be done from the comfort of your own home and are often available for a small fee. If you think you might be interested in an online program, please watch our video in this series that will help you pick the online program that's best for you and for your relationship. I hope this information was helpful to you, and I wish you the best of luck in your relationship.